What's up, man? Y'all see the title, man. Boy, it's a lot of Keith Thurman hate out here. After the fight, I started seeing a lot of people upload, and I noticed a couple uploads. I haven't seen a lot of people because I had to go to bed, man. I just seen a lot. Some people I'm subscribed to, so their videos pop up on here. So I seen Shady Slim. He said that Jose Cito Lopez got robbed. I'm trying to figure out what fight he was looking at. Shady Slim has a history of looking at fights in a way of, I don't understand what he looking at. I don't understand if he understands how to score a fight or how a fight is scored, or I don't know if he's doing it to be funny sometimes. I don't know if he's doing it to, you know what I'm saying, trying to troll. But he said Jose Cito Lopez got robbed. Man, Jose Cito Lopez won one round convincingly, which was the seventh round when he had Keith Thurman stunned. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman did the right thing by using his legs, try to get his wits about him. Yes, Jose Cito Lopez kept following up, landing some nice punches, but he didn't get him down. He didn't get him to the point to where the referee had to step in and stop the fight, because it's ultimately is up to the referee discretion whether he wants to stop the fight. I didn't think in that instance that the referee should have stopped the fight. Keith Thurman, he was stunned, but he wasn't like crazy hurt. You know what I'm saying? And in some of the punches, Jose Cito Lopez did not get full power. Now, with the straight right hand a couple of times when he was popping Keith Thurman's head back, he did get full power. But a couple times on there, he didn't get full power. And I just thought Keith Thurman just was getting his wits about him. He did the right thing by using his legs. Either you use a leg, or either you use your legs, or either you clinch. He wasn't in a position to really clinch because he was on the outside so much, moving backwards. You don't want to reach out and try to clinch someone when you're stunned and you really don't have the full control of your body, and the guy hits you while you're trying to reach in. So he did the right thing. And another guy that said he thought the referee should have stopped the fight. And look, this is something new to me, that fight fans are coming on here saying referees should stop fights. You know what I'm saying? It all started with I remember when Luis Ortiz stunned Wilder, and people were saying that the referee should have stopped the fight. I disagreed of that point, that the referee should have stopped the fight against Wilder. No, he shouldn't have stopped the fight. It's up to the fighter to stop the fight. It's up to the fighter to get in there, either knock the man down or just brutalize the man. You know what I'm saying? And I thought Wilder took some good shots. Yes, he took some good shots, and he was hurt, but the referee shouldn't have stopped the fight. And then we go to the Wilder Fury fight. Everybody saying, "Oh, the referee should have counted Fury out. He should have stopped the fight." Now we got the Keith Thurman Jose Cito Lopez fight, and people saying that they should have stopped this fight. Now Ticket TV said that the referee should have stopped the fight. When does fight fans holler out for referees to stop fights? That's what I want to know. When do we come to that conclusion where we want the referee to be the judge and the jury and stop the fight? Especially when the fight is not warranted to be stopped. There are fights that are warranted to be stopped, but not this fight. This is not a fight that warrants a referee stepping in and stopping the fight. And it's outrage that a referee didn't stop the fight. And I'm trying to say this. Is it that you wanted the referee to stop the fight because it was Keith Thurman, and a lot of y'all don't like Keith Thurman? This is admit. A lot of y'all don't like Keith Thurman. A lot of y'all been joking on Keith Thurman since Keith Thurman injury, said he wasn't injury prone. And I heard somebody ask Keith Thurman a question yesterday that tried to trip Keith Thurman up. He said, "Keith Thurman, did your shoulder feel right? Did it hold up?" Keith Thurman said, "Wait 1 minute. My shoulder is not my shoulder. My shoulder was never hurt." You know what I'm saying? So people have been saying that my shoulder been hurt. My shoulder's never hurt. That was a question to trip Keith Thurman up, because a lot of people are saying that they don't believe Keith Thurman was really injured. They don't believe his elbow was in. They don't believe he had surgery on his elbow. They don't believe his hand was injured after his elbow. They believe that Keith Thurman has been lying about injuries. And I believe that was a question to try to trip Keith Thurman up, to say something about his shoulder. And then the guy would have been like, "Well, your shoulder I thought it was your elbow. See, Keith Thurman recognized that and told dude, no, man, it's not my shoulder. See, it's some shady stuff happening, you know what I'm saying? And I'm beginning to think that a lot of people are saying that the referee should have stopped the fight because it was Keith Thurman. Because it doesn't matter what kind of performance Keith Thurman had last night. I already knew it didn't matter what kind of performance he had last night. I already said that I thought that Jose Cito Lopez was going to push Keith Thurman a little bit. I even said that. There's a lot of people that said that Jose Cito Lopez was not going to do anything. You know what I'm saying? That he was just going in there and getting knocked out. I thought Keith Thurman had a great chance of knocking him out, but I also thought that Jose Cito Lopez was going to push him a little bit because Jose Cito Lopez is a tough dude, man. Now, he's not a good fighter, great fighter by any means. You know, I think Jose Cito Lopez is a C fighter. You know what I'm saying? But you know, even C fighters have great moments, and even C fighters can rise to the occasion and fight beyond themselves, and you know what I'm saying, and have a really good performance. I thought he was very determined yesterday. He understood the position he was in. He had a chance to win the title. He had a chance to be the undefeated fighter. If he would have won that fight, he would have been on the lips in the minds of boxing fans of fighting and getting more lucrative fights. I understand that, and he fought with a lot of heart and a lot of passion and just came forward against Keith Thurman. But I just thought Keith Thurman dominated all the rounds except the 7th round, man. And the judge that had it 13-13, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like knockouts, because I don't like no discretions, no people having these outlandish arguments, or people taking it. Some people just, like Shady Slim, you are taking this way too far. Like, you are reaching, man. When you say Jose Cito Lopez got robbed, you are reaching, my dude. Like, really, really reaching. I mean, that's cool, though. That's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? You can have your opinion. But you leave yourself no room for a middle ground, because when a fight really is close, you know what I'm saying, who's to say that we can take you serious when you score a fight? I mean, like, I don't understand, man. Like, how are you scoring the fight? Keith Thurman outlanded, he out threw the man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and we understand fights are scored round by round, but in each round that I seen, the only round I gave Jose Cito Lopez is the 7th round. And he won that round hands down. Yes, he did. He had some other rounds to where you could say it was a little close, but to me, he only won one round. You can maybe can fish around to give him 2 other rounds. But that man won no more than 3 rounds. You can't look on there and get that man no more than 3 rounds. But anyway, like I said, it's a lot of hate out there for Keith Thurman, man, because of the fact it doesn't matter if you'd have knocked out Jose Cito Lopez in the first 3 rounds, people would have said that's Jose Cito Lopez, that's nobody. Come on, y'all. Let's just be honest. Let's just be honest with ourselves and say that he was in a no-win situation. No matter what kind of performance he had, people was going to say what they wanted to say, man, about it. People going to be disingenuous. People going to act like, you know what I'm saying, females sometimes. That's how females act. Now, I'm not saying Shady and Ticket are acting like females. I'm saying this. When you are saying that you want to see a referee stop a fight, man, let me tell you, the referee is in the ring to make sure the rules are enforced of boxing, or the Queensberry rules are enforced. Now, in instances, he does take it into his hands and he stop fights when he feel that a fighter is not protecting himself. That's why he says that's why a referee says before the fight, protect yourself at all times, because if I feel like you're not protecting yourself, I'm going to stop the fight. He tells them in their dressing room. I've been in the fight. They tell you that in the dressing room. If I feel like you're not protecting yourself, I will stop the fight. Period. Keith Thurman was protecting himself because he was moving with his feet. He was protecting himself. He wasn't taking a lot of punches in a row, like 4, 5, 6 punches in a row. No, he wasn't taking 4, 5, 6 punches in a row. No, that was not the case. He was taking one, he'll get dazed. Then Jose Cito Lopez will catch up with him and hit him with another one. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't to the point to where Keith Thurman was about to go down. He never looked like he was about to go down. So the referee, in my opinion, made a good judgment call of not stopping the fight, people. What are we going to get to the point to where we're going to look for referees to stop fights? Come on, man. These guys are warriors. Keith Thurman is a champion. He's a warrior. Jose Silva Lopez is a warrior. Let these guys go out on their shields. Let these guys go out on their backs. Jose Silva Lopez's job was to get Keith Thurman in an advantageous situation to where he was hitting him with a lot of punches. Keith Thurman did not respond, and if referee stopped the fight, I'm cool with it. Or if he would have knocked Keith Thurman down and Keith Thurman was woozy trying to get up, couldn't get up, bouncing all over the place, and the referee would have stopped the fight, I'm cool with it. But I'm not gonna get to the point to where I'm looking for a referee to stop. I don't look at a fight looking for a referee to stop the fight. I don't want to see referees jump in and stopping fights, man. And then we start getting these early stoppages or bogus stoppages, and then y'all crying about bogus stoppages or early stoppages. No, let the fighters decide the fight. The fighters are supposed to decide the contest in the ring. The referee is there to protect you if you can't protect yourself, and to make sure the Queensberry rules are being followed by both of the fighters. No hitting, no eye gouging, or you can't eye gouge, but no biting, no hitting behind the head to the brain stem, stem, nothing like that. No funny business like that. No hitting low. So that's what the referee is there for. He's not in there to decide to just start stopping fights, man. That's ridiculous. And like I said, people are reaching because they don't like Keith Thurman. So now you reaching. It's the same thing with people that don't like Wilder. On the other end, when people wanted the Wilder Ortiz fight to be stopped, and Wilder was hurt. Wilder was hurt more than Keith Thurman, and he was he had his back up against the ropes, and Ortiz was landing punches. I still said that was a good judgment call by the referee. The referee shouldn't have stopped that fight. But it's people on the other spectrum that don't like Wilder that wanted that fight stopped. Y'all got to stop that, man. Y'all got to stop being disingenuous, man. Like, really, like, I can't have conversations with people like that. If you're going to be disingenuous, what's the sense of me having a conversation with you? Look, you could just be saying anything just for the moment. Like I said, man, the referee made a good judgment call. Jose Silva Lopez pushed Keith Thurman like I thought he would push Keith Thurman. Now, I didn't think he would have Keith Thurman in the position that he had him hurt like he had him. I just thought he would fight hard and he would push Keith Thurman physically, which he did yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And then Keith Thurman rose above another situation. How many situations this man got to rise above for y'all to say, well, man, the man is a really good fighter. And when he faces adversity, he rises above the adversity. Because sports in general is about how do you do when adversity hits you. Not a lot of people can be front runners. A lot of people can get up front and get up by a lot and then start cheering and boasting that I'm this and that. When adversity hit, what do you do? And I seen Keith Thurman get hit with adversity, and I just seen the man just win. I seen him win. I seen him overcoming the adversity, and I seen him win. That tells me a lot about that man's character, plain and simple. I don't care if you don't like him, if you do like him or whatever. Keith Thurman is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's proven it time and time again. Now, was yesterday's 7th round, was that his greatest moment? No. But fighters go through that, man. This is boxing. You're going to get hit. People going to get hit. Let's see how you, like, can you give it and can you take it? Because at some point, you're going to be able, you're not going to be the only person that's going to be giving it. You got to be able to take it. And Keith Thurman